my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone?
Well, and just like that, we are back in it.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, travelers, and welcome back to Roberto's Room. I just finished watching episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again on Disney+. Honestly, this episode is more what I'm accustomed to with the Netflix show, that being the slow-paced courtroom drama. Of course, with this episode, we are now full into the court case of Hector Ayala, aka White Tiger. And we get to see his court proceeding. I am an absolute lover of court proceedings and courtroom dramas.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
So this was right up my alley. I love when there's good writing in there, which honestly this had in spades. And you really get to see how people view vigilantes, and especially with what Wilson Fisk ran his campaign on. It was really awesome to see everything, how it's really simmering in New York City. I actually like that we got to see Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock, cook in this episode, because they are absolutely cooking with this show.
Yes! Let this man cook!
Honestly, I wasn't sure about this show with the first 2 episodes. I felt like they were putting a lot in there, which again, nothing wrong. I think this was actually really well paced as well, but this is more the slow burn that I'm expecting with this show. And of course, they have to leave you with an amazing cliffhanger, which I will not spoil, which, by the way, if you are new to this channel and you're watching for the first time, welcome. Please subscribe, please like this video, and if you would, at the end, after you've watched it, give it a comment down below. This is a no spoilers review of Daredevil Born Again. So, like I said, this is a straight up courtroom drama episode where Matt Murdock has Hector Ayala that he is defending in court for the supposed murder, which we know what happened if you watched episodes 1 and 2 of the 2 police officers that were roughing up the witness. I actually liked what they did with the witness. There was a lot of very tense moments there, which really helped this episode, because I know that, you know, courtroom dramas can be a little heavy, and if you're expecting something more on the superhero side, they did a lot to really cater to, I think, both kinds of people in this episode. This honestly felt to me more like old school Daredevil, the slow pace, slow burn. You really get to see the machinations of everyone. You get to see, as I mentioned, the effects of vigilantes in New York City, the good and the bad. And there's a lot of good, which is what Matt Murdock actually makes a case for. He actually outs Hector Ayala as the White Tiger in open court. And basically, he cannot be White Tiger anymore. He has a choice that, well, he kind of gets his choice taken away from him, that he cannot be White Tiger anymore, because Matt Murdock just outs him in public. It wasn't something they had planned, but it was the only move that Matt had left. And honestly, I really liked, again, how this episode was paced. I liked the slow burn nature of it, and really, if you've seen episodes 1 and 2, they pay homage to some things that happened in those episodes as well. And you really get to see a lot of Wilson Fisk's machinations. You get to see him. He's starting to boil. He's starting to bubble. And, you know, we've seen him. He's tried to button himself up. He's trying to present himself as this politician, man of the people. But, of course, we know that there is a nature of violence, as they mentioned in the first episode, in both Matt and Wilson Fisk. They are 2 sides of the same coin. And, of course, with what happens in the court case, he's boiling. And you can really feel it at the end of this episode. And, like I said, this is why we love Netflix's Daredevil. I feel like they captured that, again, and I'm going to say it again, that slow burn, awesome, just simmering, good cook lets food simmer, and I feel like that's what they're doing here. They are letting this season simmer and just slow cook.
Let this man cook.
Which is what we need. I feel like this is where Daredevil is at his best, and I'm looking forward to, especially with that cliffhanger ending, what they're going to do next. I'm super excited to see everything that they're going to do with this show, given the first 3 episodes. They've been really good, and honestly, I am finding myself at the end of the episode like, really? I want more. Like, I really want more, which is awesome to say after 5 years of, let's be honest, mediocre Marvel movies and mediocre Marvel television.
Father! Can we have some crumbs from the pie, Father?
To have a show that once again recaptures that magic, if only just a little bit. So far, I'm going to hold my judgment until I see all of the episodes, but this has been a phenomenal start, and I am looking forward to what happens next. I really want to hear your thoughts on Daredevil Born Again, Episode 3. I want to know what you thought about it. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it mediocre? Drop your comments down below. Again, if you're new here, please subscribe and drop a like as well. And as always, travelers, go with grace.